All right, guys. It's not lovely. You got weights, B. Use a band. Use a band and you can do other things. Get some baked bean tins. No. A little bit wider. So that's shoulder wide shoulders. Very slightly. We're going to flip the weight and just let them rest lightly on the shoulder. Now palms facing in. I want to pull your shoulder blades back. So you're squeezing the back, and back. You know what I mean? And then we're going to simply start with squats. So we're going to inhale, bend the knees, push ourselves down towards the floor, and then slowly press up. That's all we're doing for now. So we inhale, stick our bottoms back, and then exhale to push back up. So as you go into your squats, you're going to begin to slow the squat that tiny bit further every time. Inhaling, stick your bottom back, push your weight into your heels. Make sure there's freedom in those toes. Keep your eye gaze forward. Second you look down, your arm spine will start to curl your face. Bring those shoulder blades back. Get your bum a little bit further back. Now start to get a bit deeper. Let's do 6 more of these. Inhale down, exhale up. Look at us all going together. What's the name today? Very quiet that. Okay, well, we on 5? One more. Right, come all the way up. Look, your weight down by your side. Squeeze the shoulders back. And then we just will slowly roll down. Soften the knees. Just allow your spine to sink forward. Feel a stretch down the back of the thighs. Pause at the bottom of your breath. And then we exhale, we roll it back up. Chin comes up last. We always take a little shoulder roll at the top and we repeat. Inhale, soften the knees, exhale, roll it up. Take a pause at the bottom, maybe you straighten the legs a little bit more. Squeeze the belly and we roll back up. Rolling the shoulders to the top. Go one more time. Slow as you like, little pause at the bottom. Roll it up. Roll those shoulders back. Flip those weights back up on your shoulders. Take the feet a little bit wider. Turn the toes out. Tiny bit more. Inhale, go back into the squat. So when you take the legs a little bit wider and open your feet, you do a little bit more. Sit down on those hips. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. So remember, you're breathing in to drop, you're breathing out as you push up. Particularly hot and already secure. Is it? Hot Pilates. Right. So we're going to go 6 more of these. Let's go deeper. Push those knees a little bit further out. So they're following the line of your middle toe. When you've done that last one, you can stay up at the top. Hold your weight here. Now engage your core. Squeeze your buttocks together at the top. Squeeze it belly. We're going to push one arm up, pull extension back to the shoulder and squat. So warm me up your shoulders. How about them? Well, it also goes go wrong. Okay, we're gonna go 8, 7. Squeeze your tummy, stabilize your waistline. It's very easy to come down like that to help get a little push. Now, when you put that last shoulder press up, drop your weight down. Bring your heels a little bit further out so you think it's parallel and drop to the floor again. Now, stay here for the stretch. Drop your weight to the floor. So you're leaning into your waist to get that stretch. Slide your weight a little bit further forward and push your hips back and straighten out those legs for the stretch now going more into the spine. Now leave the weights where they are. Begin to walk forward. So bring your hands forward. You bring yourself to a wide leg mat. Lowering yourself down. Look forward towards me. We spin onto the edges of the feet. We open up the arms to the side. We bring your hand down, turn the toe, spin the other way, and lift up. Yeah. Now, when we reach that arm up, we use the shoulder blade back. Turn it, slowly transition. Make it elegant. Be light in your body. Squeeze the belly. Make it graceful movement. Flowing from one side to the other. Warming up. Through small twists in your spine. Go one more each side. Don't rush it.
Just picture everybody. She really doesn't have to play.
And then we bring our hands back down. Parallel yourself. Lift your bottom, walk your hands back. Weights up on the way. Bring yourself back and let's rock slowly to standing. Roll those shoulders. Let's take this into some lunges. We're going to do moving lunges. We're going to do your power lunges, stepping forward. So we're going to start with the left leg. We're going to step. We're going to sink down. We're going to push back using the core and swap to the other side. So your legs are trying to warm up. How low can you get your legs or your power back? Anything with your legs today? Now, after you've done your last one on the right, step forward with the left and pause in your lunge. Drop down. Pause here. You're going to do it time. Bicep curl, isolate in a lunge. How low can you get down? Sink down into that left buttock. Try and keep your upper arm ankle still. If you've got light weights, turn your palms forward. Just try and get more challenging than rotating the wrist. Now drop down, you're going to lower, you want to start that shaking sensation. You're going to go 6 more. Can you drop that back knee a little bit lower? And you take it back. Ready? Kick it back. Stop, nice. Drop down. Bicep curls. Okay, so I didn't do on the other side, the pointers. So when we do lunges, quite often our knee collapses inwards. You need to turn it out slightly, maybe a very tiny little turn out of that front foot. So that you've got that stability. Your back leg should be lined up with your hip. 8 more. Sink your lunge further into that right button. Down sensation, you've got to be far away. Lower. Lower. Okay. And pick it back. Okay, keep your feet parallel under our hips. We roll down and we're coming to the top in a minute. Pause on that stretch leg line.
Now take your weight forward, not too far, and then push your legs back as you lean against those weights. Just feel that more into the lower back. And then we're going to go back to that walk forward. So if you walk forward with the weights this time, take your feet a little bit wider once you meet the floor. And we're going to go back to the hand with the weights. So you're going to turn, you're going to lift up, squeeze shoulder blades, strong. Right there, Jen. Lift up, squeeze. Now, if it's horrible on your wrist, those weights, you just simply drop the hands, lift the weight up, drop the weight, drop the hands, yeah? And lift up. Remember, it's a graceful movement. Roll through those feet, squeeze the underneath buttock to lift your hips. Four more. Yeah, very close. Right, so coming to the last one. Now we bring the weights down. Hold your plank. Or that. I go slightly forward. Push your weight into your heels. Squeeze your kneecaps up towards your hip bones. Use your belly. Be strong through the core. Hold it 10 more seconds. Yes. Take one more big deep breath. And then we're going to lower our knees to the floor. Keeping your hands on those weights, slide them on top and then stretch back into toe pose, dropping your head and chest down in between the shoulders. Oh, this is like swearing at it.
I don't know why it's playing this, to be honest. Well, it's a cool song, but okay, we're gonna Lisa, hang your triceps. All right. I don't know what's going on with my playing it. Right, guys, look yourselves up. Take the knees a little bit wider. Put your hands back on these weights. A bit wider than about shoulders. Okay, we're going to those lovely tricep push-ups. Now, with weights, it's actually easier to drop your body weight forward. It gives you a little bit more freedom to then push up and sink back. So we lift up, we lengthen the spine, we leave our thumbs in the air, we lower our chest, and we pop all the way back up again. You don't have to use your weight. You can use your hands on the floor. If they're coming up, it can be a bit away. Okay, try and get on the electric muscle of the body. Build muscle needs lots of work. Not naturally strong muscle. But you need to let your core lead the way. So the second your hips drop lower than your shoulders, the core's given up. If you leave your bum in the air and let your arms lead the way, your core will force your arms up. They're all interlinked. You've got to run your body. Those of you who want a little bit more of a challenge, you can lift up, extend one leg, drop down, come all the way back up, turn the leg, and flip to the other side. Those of you who want even more of a challenge, you can do it with your knees off the floor, and then power back up without it. And then you sink the bottom back. Or you can mix the two together, you can come down, drop your knees, push up, lift your knees, and push back. 8 more, no matter which one you're doing. Breathe out, belly and tight. Belly. And breathe, guys, breathe. Make sure you get your breath in on the way down. And then your breath out on the way up. So the power is in your exhalation, that upper movement. I'm definitely going to be belly and house today. Then where we are.
And then we just end up sitting it back, bringing your hands back on top of those weights, release the grip and lengthen your spine and melt your head and chest down again. Now we're going to get into those hips today, out of thighs. We did a similar exercise a couple of weeks ago, maybe we did weights, I can't remember. So we did, I think we did this one. But today, we're going to do it with a weight behind our knee. And then we're going to roll it out into a rotation and back there. Okay, so we do that with weight. Let's start with the left leg with the weight behind the knee. You go light, you go heavy, choose your poison. Stay on our hand, your hands or wrists don't like it, drop to your elbows and do it on your elbows. So the right knee is just stabilize your leg, tuck the toes, and relax the foot, hover your left leg. We begin by going up into the air. Then we open the hip out and we circle it all the way around. So your right elbow allows you to give so that you can open the knee out. So we do rotate a little bit. The key here is that grip that you're doing in that way needs to activate your hamstring. If your weight falls out, you've lost that activation of the hamstring. You want the whole leg working. Squeeze the belly in, make sure your core is active. I don't know what the music's going to turn, so it might get some drum and bass in there.
I wanna let it roll. Girl, every time that she is close.
So your breath out is that lovely big circle, and your breath in as you lift it up behind. Two more.
Baby, I just stop.
Hover the knee. Reverse it. Up to the side, up and behind, and back around. A little bit harder in this way. Now squeeze that weight a little bit more.
You know, you take me places that tear on me, reputation, money, you make my decisions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back.
We've got 6 more circles to do, so make them as big as you possibly can.
She said that she's never afraid.
You feel this in the size of your glutes around the waistline area. Yeah, and you know before you've seen that move.
Not really into hesitation.
You're starting to feel this now. Yeah. Now, when you've done that last big circle, briefly drop your knees to the floor. Drop down onto your elbows, interlace your fingers, tuck your toes, and lift your knees into a hover. I want you to keep that weight resting on the leg. Now, lift your left foot in towards your bottom. Can you lift that knee and do some little pulses? If you need to drop that right knee down, do it now. If you can stay in that horrible little hover, where your right quad is going to kick in, squeeze it, stay high in that weight, high in that weight. 8, 7, 6, use your core. 4, 3, 2, drop it down. Come up onto your hands, release the weight. Tuck your toes under, and then keep your knees bent, lift your bottom into the air, and you're going to slowly transition to downward facing dog. To get your spine position right first, hips to the sky, spine beautifully straight, and then you begin to push your heels down to the floor. Use this as a resting point. Spread your fingers and pull your fingers down to the floor. Your heel pads of your hand. Push your heels further down. And then soften the knees, bring yourself back down onto the hands. All right, with that weight behind your body. What do you want to try to do today? Sweat. Yeah? Sweat. If you sweat, I like that. Okay, we're peeling towards that bottom. You hover your right knee. We begin by lifting the leg up, opening out. Your left elbow softens to allow that hip movement. And we'll just circle it around as much as we can.
No. No.
Right, let's get a bit bigger in this down.
You gotta show me love. Words are so easy to say.
Four more.
You got to show me love.
Look, bend that left elbow. Second you've done, four. Take it this way. Right outside, up, bend the air around. Now your left butt keeps together. Not removing. Well, that might have it. So you can work your weight a little bit more. Get more activation in the back of the legs. Start to circle a little bit wider, a little bit further.
What I need is somebody. Oh, baby.
Five more.
Don't you trust me too much.
Remember, this is be done without weight. I've only talking about that. So you're all in it. You have to do it.
Next time, oh, baby. Actions be louder than
Right, you become a lovely circle and then lower the knees to the ground. Drop down to the elbows. Tuck your toes. Keep that weight gripped. Hover the knees. And then let's lift that right leg up and press it at the top. Just hold it up. So you can drop your left knee and just do the work here. Obviously, a little bit harder. Keep that knee hovered. 10, 9, 8, really coming. Last 4, 3, 2, one more. And release it all down. Take that weight. Take the knees wide. Slide your body back. Relax the arms. Push your bottom down into your heels. It's on again.
Just act like y'all know we see a bobbing up a whole man. Glow trot in the
Okay, I want you to spin around and give yourself to the back. Take the weights with you.
Nothing small things they say.
Okay, let's do some rotation. Your arms out wide. Take the weight into those calves. So the arms are pinned to the floor. Adjust your spine. Get a lovely deep flat spine by just gently tilting your pelvis, squeezing the tummy, and those legs go straight up to the sky. Now, hopefully you can see it much. So how to do that. You're going to drop your legs halfway down, and we're going to do 4 split kicks. Bringing the legs back together. Come to the center. 4 split kicks, putting one leg down and swapping to the other side. To the top, other side. But this can be done with bent knees. If you need to, you bend your knees. Sorry, and then you'll go to 4 again. So if you're doing bent knees, do 1 leg extension at a time. And then you do the same, you roll over to the right, split kick just with your knees. Bent. Let's pin these shoulders down into the floor when you're on those rotations.
Don't you know I am afraid to shut up a little? Flares are going up, flares are going up. Oh!
Can you straighten your knees a little bit more? Right, we're going to go one more full round. Which means 4 split kicks to one side, 4 split kicks in the middle, and then 4 split kicks to the other side, and 4 split kicks in the middle. Keep it going. Take off the legs on the floor. You couldn't finish yet. Keep it going. When you do finish, your legs begin to float into the sky. So I'm doing my last one at the front. My legs stay up. Take a lovely deep breath in here. Bend the knees. And I want to drop your knees all the way over to the right side, to the floor. Take the weight of your right hand onto that thigh. Take a lovely stretch. Release the weight. Roll over to the other side and do the same on the other side. Pop that weight into that thigh. Twist into your right shoulder. Let's get that right shoulder blade just the floor. Okay, release the thigh. Roll the knees back to the middle. Hop your feet on the ground. Bring your weight and press on top of the, either around the hip area or upper thigh. Tuck your shoulder blades under a little bit more. We take a breath in. We imprint our spine. We lift our hips up into a bridge. We lift our heels at the top. We drop our heels, we roll out of our bridge, our buttocks tap the ground, we lift back up again before you rest at the bottom. Heels up at the top, heels drop as you roll it out. Try and think about that undulation through the spine. Lifting one vertebrae at a time as far as you can go, and then rolling it straight back out the same way. So you need to use your tummy muscles to control the rolling of the spine. Squeeze those glutes a little bit more at the very top. We're going to do 3 more hip rolls. You always exhale as you lift. Take a deep breath at the very top. You exhale to roll it out. Then you inhale as you brush the floor, rolling up on that exhale. Now you should be doing your last one, or have you done your last one? See? Oh, I have to say. Now this is your last one. We lift up and we hold on those toes. Try and lift the hips a little bit higher, and we pump the hips up and down. So we're squeezing our buttocks. Tiny moves at the top. Almost like a little pelvic thrust. Feel that elbow tucking under, releasing, tucking under, releasing. Lift higher onto those toes. Lift those hips higher. Lift your shoulders up higher at the back. Squeeze it. 10, 9, 8, 7, go a little bit more, 6, 5, get more movement in that pelvis, last 3, 2, 1 more, and then inhale to the hips, exhale, let out. Raise it down. Take a little roll around side split. Right, we're going to do some lovely classic step bumps with weights. You can go as light as you like. It is a shoulder extension, so we have our shoulders. Take your weights up above your shoulders. Your legs can be bent at 90 degrees, or if you want full range, extend your legs completely. Opposite arm to leg, hips away. As we exhale, we inhale all the way back up and switch sides. This exercise is one of the best deep inner core exercises you can do. And it really, really challenges the stability. So the point of this exercise is you don't want any parts of your upper body to be moving apart from your arms. So you want to feel like when you take that weight of leg away, you kind of concentrate your balance and you use all your inner core to stabilize the body. You don't want any straining on your shoulders. Don't feel any straining. Drop weights or go lighter. Ideally, your palms are facing into one another. Your arms are dead straight. Not a tricep exercise, it's shoulder exercise. You want to think about the lengthening of the body, push every way. It's why I like when it's not going to do that in this one. If you're feeling very strong in your core, you're not using weight with your hand, and you then go double, legs this way together. Yeah. If you use weight, you want to do weight. So you just carry on doing alternate on the leg. Do both together. You're going to go 10 more. Dead straight arms. Use that shoulder joint. Squeeze your belly to take a control. Remember, your breath in is as you push away. Your breath out as everything comes back center. Nearly there. Come on, push through your last couple of breaths. Wait on that last one. Take your legs straight up to the sky if you can. Reach your weights up to the toes. And let's work on those upper abs, reaching up to the toes. Little presses at the top. Reaching. Can you touch the toes if they touch? 10, 9, get the movement, lift those shoulders. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release it down. Let's take a little breather. Soles of feet together, knees down, take a little rock through the hips. Right, we need to do some chest work with legs again. So let's do bridges. Feet and knees going to go a little bit wider. Think up through, so don't be heavy weights. Feet wide at the edges of your mat, arms up into the sky. We roll the hips up into a bridge. So our legs and the arms are going to coordinate. So from here, open your arms into a half circle. Slight bend in the elbow. And as we bring our weight up, we squeeze our thighs together. So we're closing our knees and our hands in. We open everything back up. And then we push in. So the bridge stays static. You're trying not to let your hips drop as you squeeze the thighs together. So, a few tips on this exercise. You work on your chest muscles.
Okay? Which means that you bring your weight in and go above the 10, not your space. So you want to go about the bra line. And I want to see everyone's knees touching as you pull your weights in, and the weights touch your knees touch together. And then you can open wide you have, you can roll on the ankles if you will. The ankles need mobilizing, allow that. And try not to drop your bridge level. So squeeze up a little bit more and work a little bit deeper into that bridge. We're going 8 more reps. Can you get your arms a little bit wider? Come on, let's get a little bit deeper in these last few reps. Now, everybody hold your last one up at the top with the knees squeezed in, the weights together. Lift the hips up. Keep your knees squeezed. Force that position. Lift up a little bit more. Open your arms halfway and pump the arms. Keeping those legs squeezed in. Come on, press it. Press it. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Open your forearms a little bit more. 6, 5, 4. Squeeze your knees. Bring all the way up. Open your knees. And lower everything down. Rest the weights down into your chest or down to the floor. Right, we're going to work on some triceps. So we're going to go back to a similar exercise to the dead bugs, but this time we're going to work on the triceps. So skull crushers with leg extensions. Another classic starting exercise, one of my favourite. You can go heavy, you can go light. I like to go heavy because I love that sort of muscle. Right, so you can do 90 degrees in the legs, arms up. You can have your weights together, which is a little bit easier, or you can separate the weights, and then you have to work on your arm stability a little bit more. We're going to inhale, bend the elbows, press your weights behind the head as you extend one leg forward. And as you pull that knee back in, you extend your arm. Or if your legs are straight, bend the elbows, drop the leg to the floor, extend the arms up as the leg comes up and swap to the other side. Some more tips for this exercise. The challenge of this exercise is your elbows stay close towards one another as they probably can. They're not winging out to the side. Also, don't smack your head because they'll actually have quite a lot. If you're doing individual arms where they're working together, they're not touching together, that's going to be more of a challenge to those elbows tucked in. So if you start to feel your elbows are winging, maybe bring your weight together and work them together. At this point, almost if you want to do 2 leg drops, go for it now. You've got 12 more reps to do. Push that lower back down into the ground. Squeeze into your core as tight as you can. Keep your breath going. Where's my music gone off? Come on, keep going. Inhale down. Bend those elbows. Squeeze them in. Make your last 4 really count. And as soon as you've done that last bit, lift up, release it down. Lovely. Hug those knees in. Right, roll yourselves up, spin around until hands and knees. That's where we were at the beginning.
Okay, take your heavy weight. Closer. Well, I'm going to keep my left hand on the ground and then hold my right, or the weight with my right hand. You can be on your knees or on your toes, double shape with your knees, slightly wider in the knee. Bow your hips to a half line. We're going to do row. Your rows are like a punch forward or hover, and you squeeze back, slightly in front of you. You're not resting that weight at all. Go on your toes, be very aware, those hips stay beautifully still. And we're going to stay still on one side. Squeeze it up, kick it forward. So I want to see hips dropping a little bit lower, you can't especially on those knees, okay? When you've done that last one, drop the weight, put your hand down, walk your hands in, take a little cat stretch. Couple of breaths there, then we set ourselves up on the other side. Knees on toes, left arm, nice strong stabilization, and then we roll the weight in, you kick it forward, recover, back in. When we move to extend, come on, squeeze into that shoulder blade, your last few reps. And then roll and sit down with your hands in, cat stretch. Put down to elbows, interlace your fingers, tuck your toes under, come into a little hover, look forward towards me. We're going to take left leg out to plank, right leg out to plank. Left toes come back under, right toes come back under. Then right leg out, left leg plank, right foot in, left foot in. So you alternate left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left. So your knees come into a father, and then when you take your legs back behind you, your hips drop down a little bit lower into that plank, and then it lifts up to bring those knees back in. Shoulders should be feeling this. Give me 2 more on each side. And then you bring your knees down, take them wide, pull back into child's pose, let your arms relax, take the pressure off the shoulders. From here, take your right arm, feed it underneath the left arm, and go to a little gentle rotation, maybe looking towards that hand as you sink down. Stretch your left arm further forward so you feel the left side of your rib cage, down your lat, just having a little stretch. Then free your right arm, extend your right arm out front, take your left arm under, feed it through, walk your right hand forward. You stretch out into a gentle squeeze.
Now I'm walking in the sun. The new age has begun.
And then sit down. Feet up, back through, come up. Slide your right leg back behind you, and then roll yourself. That lovely little stretch. So look at your position. Ideally, the left hip is on the right hip bone. Find that stretch to keep the weight to the left buttock. You can even look at equal and nerve them. The alternative is seeing it curve. 99 to the left leg. Work on you. Looking flat.
Walking in the rain. On my shoulder.
Now, when you come up onto your hands, bend the back heel, take your right hand, you guys lift your foot, the heel towards the bottom, and turn your feet back on your knees, so you're going back forward. Like, legs run over, like you get it. Release. Back to the floor. Tuck your toes. You lift your body weight. It feels so easy now to then transition the other side. Find your stretch. Sink in it. When you're ready to come up onto your mat, then a bit high. Catch the inside of your left foot. Drive the heel towards your bottom. Then try and bring your left shoulder and left hip a bit further forward. For a stretch. Okay, release up. Hands to the floor. Tuck your toe this time. Lift your leg to join the other foot, and then walk your hands towards your feet. We're going to stay in that forward fold. Soften the knees. Let yourself be quite comfortable in this position. Take your fingers behind the base of your spine. Slide your fingers together equally, and then begin to push your arms up and overhead and straighten those elbows and open up the fronts of those shoulders. Breathe. Let your chest sink to your thighs. Get them as high and overhead as you go. Perhaps turn your chest to the left a little bit and open that left arm a little bit more. And then swing to the other side. Right arm goes over. Keeping your hands interlaced, begin to slowly roll up. It's important you keep soft knees for the roll up. Once you reach the top, push your hands down towards your heels, lift your chest, squeeze your back with a gentle back extension. And then release the fingers. Take a big wide circle, stretching those arms up, interlacing those fingers to the top, and stretching up and looking up. And then we take one more breath here, we bring our hands together, bow down, everybody, give yourself a big clap. We are done.